Hello everybody, we're just going to be working through some introduction to algebra questions. Just let me know if you've got any questions in the comments below. State the missing word. In algebra, letters are called, I prefer to call them variables or unknowns, but it says to choose from those yellow words on the side, so I'm just going to go pronumerals. A term that does not have any pronumerals is called a constant term. An expression is the answer for this one. Is a mathematical statement that consists of numbers and pronumerals, and that means that a coefficient will be the last one. So a number placed in front of a pronumeral. Alright, done. Now we need to look at which of the following is a common way to write 7 times a. The way that we do 7 times a will be 7a. So the constant, well, not the constant, the pronumeral is the letter, coefficient is the number in front. When you've got them together, that will mean multiplication. When it comes to which of the following is a common way to write division, 5 divided by m, it will be a fraction, 5 over m. Okay, let's be continuing on. List the individual terms in each of the following. Okay, for the first one, you've got 2x's and you've also got 7y. For the next one, you have 3 of a, you've got 2 of c, and you've got a single e. For the next one, you've got 5 of q, you've got 3 of r, and you've got 2s. And for the next one, you've got 7 of d, you've got 5 of f, and then you've got just the number 17 as a constant, just by itself there. Okay, state the coefficient of x in 3x. So the coefficient will be what is multiplying by x, and there's 3 of them. So the answer for that one will simply be 3. When it comes to the next one, the coefficient of b, so it's just got what number is in front of b. That's 13, so it's going to be 13 different b's. And the coefficient of k, number 4 is in front of the k, so there's 4 different k's. Number 6, for each of the following expressions, state the number of terms coefficient of n. So, for a, we've got 17n, and we've got 24 as a constant, and the coefficient of n will of course be 17. There's 17 of n. For the next one, just put it slightly higher, you've got 15 of nw, you've got 21 of n, and you've got 15 as a constant, and then the answer for how many of n, of just n by itself, there's only 21. For E, all you've got is n, you've also got 51 just by itself, and the number of n's is going to be 1. When there's not a number in front, just imagine there's an invisible 1 there. But obviously because 1 doesn't change anything, they don't end up putting the 1 there. For B, there will be the constant of 31, there'll be 27 lots of A, there'll be 15 lots of N, which of course means that the answer for the coefficient of N will be 15. For the next one, there's 15 lots of A, there's minus 32 lots of B, so that's minus 32 amounts of B. There will be 2 of N, there will be 4 of XY multiplied together, and the answer for how many n's there are will be 2. So I'll need to stretch that out a little bit. And for the last one, there are 5 bn's. There's a minus 12 as a constant. There's a d over 5, which I'm just going to do with a slash. And then there's 12 n's, therefore the coefficient of n is going to be 12. Okay, write an expression for the following. 3 more than x. If you've got to do 3 more than x, this is going to be x plus 3. It's going to be 2 added to b, it's going to be b plus 2. If it's going to be 4 subtracted from h, we've got to be h take 4. If you're going to do the sum of k and 5, it can be in any order, k plus 5 or 5 plus k. I'm going to do k plus 5 and lowercase to keep with what it is asking for. 3 less than g just means g take 3, and 6 is subtracted by m will mean m take 6. Okay, continuing on. Write an expression for the following using multiplication or division. So, double the value of u. That means it's going to be 2 lots of u, which will be 2u. The next one is going to be 3 lots of x. That's going to be 3 times x. The next one is going to be y divided by 8. So we would normally have a fraction. I'm just going to have a slash here. Y slash 8. And for the last one there, a is tripled and then we add 4. So that's going to be 3a, and then you need to add your constant of 4. Now if we go over to the other side to do the other questions. Okay, 4 lots of y means 4y. The product of k and 10, product means multiplication, so it's going to be k10. Half of z means it's going to be z divided by 2. So you would just have your fraction, where I just do a slash. And p is doubled, then 12 is added. 2p is how we double p, and then we add 12. Okay, next thing, in a room there are k people, and then 5 people leave. How many are now in there? Well, it's going to be 5 less than k. So k take 5. Nicholas buys 10 lolly bags from a supermarket. If there's 7 in each bag, how many does he buy? So 10, it'll be 10 times 7, 70. Ten lolly bags with 7 in each. If there are n lollies in each bag, how many lollies does he buy in total? So it says to write an expression involving n. So it's going to be the number of lollies equals 10n. So by that means 10 times however many lollies are in each bag, and it says there's n, so whether n stands for 5, it's 10 lots of 5, or 10 stands for 10, it's 10 lots of 10. However many lollies are in each bag, 10n will give us the answer for that one. Alright, let's just keep going. Okay, Michaela is paid X dollars per hour to her job. Write an expression for each of the following. How much does Michaela earn if she works 8 hours? Well, it will be 8x for that one. I'm just going to put it over here. 8x. The amount she earns will be 8x. If she gets a pay rise of $3 per hour, what is her new wage? Her new wage, before it was before it was x, and now it's x plus 3. That's her new wage. And for C, which I'll put it down here, if she works for 8 hours at the increased hourly rate, how much does she earn? She will earn 8 times x plus 3. So, now moving down to number 12. Recall that there are 100 centimeters in a meter or 1,000 meters in a kilometer. Write expressions for each of the following. So for 12a, how many meters are there in x kilometers? Well, how many kilometers is, we have to multiply it by 1,000, so it'll be 1,000x. For how many centimeters are there in x meters? It'll be 100x. And for how many centimeters will there be in kilometers? Well, it's going to be a lot. It's going to be 100 lots of 1,000. It's going to be 100,000 times x. Okay, now the last little questions down the bottom. If b is an even number greater than 3, decide whether these statements are true or false. So b is an even number greater than 3. So let's just use an example. B is going to be equal to 4. 4 plus 1 must be even. No good. That is definitely false. 5 plus b could be greater than 10. It could be. It isn't in this occasion, but it could be true. Because it could have been an even number like 8, for example. And 8 plus your 5 will be greater than 10. 2b must be greater than 10. Well, it doesn't have to be. Because 2 lots of 4, if b was 4, would not be greater than 10. So you've got to get the must out of the equation. b plus 2 could be odd. No. If you have an even number, which is what it said at the start, if you add 2 to an even number, it will still be even. So it cannot possibly be odd. 5b must be greater than b. Yes, because it's a positive number, because it's greater than 3, and 5 of them will be more than just one of them. So that one has to be true. And the last question, b over 2 is a whole number. Yes, because even numbers divided by 2 will still be whole numbers. When you have odd numbers and divided by 2, that's when you end up getting fractions, where you'll get half. Like half of 5 will be 2.5. But half of any even number will still give you a whole number. So that's all of 5A. Let me know if you've got any questions in the comments below. Thank you so much for your time.